Hi, everybody. My name is Evan Radicic. I am the Managing Director of the Cloud Software Association. Thank you for joining me for yet another masterclass. Today we have Stacy Carlson joining us, who is the Partner Manager at TextExpander. She's a 15-year veteran managing affiliates, so I'm super excited for her to share some of her knowledge. She's going to take us through a whole bunch of stuff, starting kind of basic around kind of what a referral is, difference between affiliate and influencer, some common marketing mistakes, and some common kind of compensation structures. We want to make it as engaging as possible. So if you do have questions, I know it can be super awkward to get in there on Zoom. So now that we've said that, hopefully that makes it a little bit less awkward, but just jump in there with questions and we'll save some time at the end for them as well. So I won't take up any more time. I'm going to hand it off to Stacy. Stacy, take it away.
Yeah, so I actually want to start by asking you guys to introduce yourselves and whether or not you have an affiliate program right now. Clara, if you want to go first.
Sure. So I'm in Brooklyn. My background is partnerships in a marketing advertising agency. And now I'm trying to pivot into more SaaS partnerships, product partnerships. To answer your question about affiliate, I recently did a consulting project for an insurance startup, and we looked into that. That's a big market for insurance companies. And I looked into Impact and a couple other solutions. And I didn't implement it, but it was sort of my foray into it. And I've done a lot of referral partnerships in my past in different industries. And I'm definitely interested in learning more the difference between affiliate and referral. The referral partnerships I've done in the past is sort of more like a barter. There's not necessarily a revenue, but more and more, I think affiliate is the way to go. So interested in learning more about also influencer is another big topic as well. So Great. Looking forward to that.
Shana?
Hi, I work for a communication engagement platform company that works exclusively in higher education. We are at the very beginning stages of kind of reinvigorating our partnership program. So we have no formal affiliate program. We do have one referral partner. We're kind of in the strategy building stages of figuring out where we fit best. So I am super excited to hear what you've got to say. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Emily? I'm just going around my screen, Brady Bunch style.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Emily. I head up channel partnerships at Zapier. Channel partnerships is pretty new to Zapier, and today we don't have an affiliate program.
Perfect. Joe?
My name is Joe Roten. I work for a company called Cision. We're kind of the global 800-pound gorilla in PR software. I would be kind of similar to Shana in that I wouldn't say there's an official affiliate program, but we do work with a lot of PR agencies who will, for lack of a better word, resell our software. So we do have specific types of discount-based engagements that we've got, but in terms of a formal engagement, a formal rollout, I'd say probably not so much.
Perfect. Carlos?
Yes, hi, my name is Carlos Robledo. I currently do consulting around business development, ecosystem channel sales, and strategic partnerships. My background is in software, and I've done in the past referral partnerships. We attempted to do affiliate, but the market for us wasn't that massive. So, but I do have a couple of customers right now in the Boston area who are interested in setting up an affiliate program. So looking forward to see what you can share, Stacy.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Rebecca?
Hi everyone. Similar to a couple other folks here, we're in the development stage of our partnership program, so it is very new. I'm working with an organization called Optics. We're a B2B software company supporting flexible office space providers and managing and optimizing their space. So I think, yeah, we're super excited to launch our partnership program. We're in discussions with a couple of kind of friendly folks that we've worked with in the past and getting their feedback on what they think would be valuable, but excited to learn from you and others today.
Okay. Sanir, are you here to watch, or are you going to go ahead and input too?
Oh, I'm here to let.
Oh, excellent.
So Appline, we have two customers. One are marketing agencies and the other are the SaaS companies they use. The marketing agencies surprisingly love marketing, and they've been begging me to have an affiliate program. So I have one. So now I'm trying to take their enthusiasm and make it work. So they have been promoting us, but I'm trying to I don't know how to engage with them so they're successful. That's basically
excellent. Sanjay, we've talked before in the past.
Yes.
Nice to see you again.
You as well. Yeah. Hi, everyone. So I'm the founder of Nacho Nacho. So we are a B2B SaaS marketplace. So we are actually a provider of a channel as well, but we also need channels for ourselves. So this is a bit of a head spinner. We're kind of a meta play. So we're a marketplace for SaaS. We have about 140 SaaS vendors listed in a marketplace, and we promote those products to our buyers. Our buyers are SMBs, and we help SMBs manage all the subscriptions in one company-wide account by issuing virtual credit cards. So on the buyer side, we actually want to have a partnership program and an affiliate program, and we don't have one yet. I've been lobbying internally to set one up because I'm a believer, but it's work in progress. And I would love to learn what are the best practices, what is the right software to use, and how then after you set it up, then how do you actually get affiliates to start promoting your product?
Yeah. Well, perfect. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in and being on the spot. I like to learn everybody who's in here just so that I can make sure that I'm touching points of everywhere. To introduce myself, I work for the main company is called Smile, but for our SaaS product is Text Expander. So that's, as far as SaaS Cloud Association, that is my branding for there. Text Expander is SaaS-based. It allows you to create content. You put your content into it, allows you to create an abbreviation. You type the abbreviation in any text field, and it expands that snippet. My background, I started in 2005 with a dual-sided marketplace. I ran it from 2005 until 2017. I employed up to 40 people at any given time. I had volunteers, between 60 and 100 volunteers who worked for me on a regular basis. And I built this marketplace on, of all things, digital scrapbooking. And in 2005, that was the wild, wild west of the internet world. Facebook hadn't even been introduced in 2005. They didn't have ads. So this is where I actually started my entire learning opportunity in regards to what are influencers, what are affiliates, because in 2005 the word influencer wasn't around. We didn't know what an influencer was. And in fact, we started doing advertisement on Yahoo Groups, which doesn't even exist anymore. So I ran that e-commerce. In 2014, I was accepted into a business accelerator, kind of like Techstars or Y Combinator. And then in 2015, I started as the COO of another e-commerce company that sold pet supplies. So I went from a digital product to retail product. And then in 2018, I was hired onto Smile as their main person to take care of their affiliate program. I took, in both cases with SitStay and with Smile, I took programs that were already existing and completely, this is apparently my motto, strip it down to the studs and then rebuild it the correct way. So all of my opinions are just based off of the things that I've learned along the way. You can talk to 16 different people and they're going to give you 16 different opinions, just a heads up. So I am not the only opinion on all of this, but these are the things that I've learned. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. If I can find it here. And go ahead and present. Can everybody see the presentation okay?
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So one of the very first things to understand is the difference between an influencer, an affiliate, or a partner program. And the answer to this is that it's becoming much more blurry. So hold on, sorry, there we go. My computer's acting up. Influencer. So think of influencers as people with a very large following base. They usually promote you with a shout out, a placement, content. The goal of an influencer is brand exposure. That's the biggest aspect of them. Typically, they get paid up front. However, when I say go back to that blurry aspect, this has been changing. A lot of influencers realize that they can actually make more money with the long tail aspect of their shout outs or their content. So it's now starting to be both. Influencers can be paid up front or they can be paid on conversion. They may or may not already use your product. And the important thing to know is they don't personally know who the end user is. So they have lots of followers. They don't personally know every single one of those followers. Affiliates, these are usually marketers or bloggers, and they promote your product with articles, reviews, videos to their followers. And the goal for them is to create trials or conversions. And they're either paid when a trial is created and or when a sale takes place. And again, they do not know their end users, not personally. And then partners. Partners are the other side of this. The main key thing about partners is that they do know who they're referring over. So it's their clients, it's their friends, it's their colleagues. Partners can also be referred to as referral program. I'm not going to go into that one because that one's a whole nother masterclass in regards to that one. But it's usually agencies or resellers who already use and love your product, and they promote through word of mouth through their clients. And the goal is to create trials or sales. So the reason why it is even more blurry is because for me personally, I have people who are in all three of these buckets. So I have partners who are in my partner bucket, but then they also create content. So they want to get the conversion, the commission off of those content conversions. So then they become an affiliate. I have influencers who are also partners who are also affiliates. So nobody has to live just in one bucket. It can actually be in all three. And you're going to see this more and more, especially with like Partner Stack that allows the inside linking, that provides that trackable link. You're going to see it kind of blur even more in regards to that, in regards to who's an affiliate and who's a partner and how they're using your tracking links. Does anybody have any questions on this aspect?
I do. So then
Yeah.
if I understand, some might overlap and there's no clear delineation. So is there a particular reason why we, want to divide them or categorize them then?
For me personally, it's based off of how they're going to deliver and promote us. So a partner, the first criteria is, are they an agency and reseller? So that's the first criteria. Almost always they say, okay, but I'm writing blog articles about you. I need a trackable link. So I'm getting the referrals off of that as well, because otherwise they don't know who they're sending over. So they would still be a partner to me. Whereas an affiliate is still primarily in the marketer or blogger. It's people who's creating content. They don't necessarily know who they're referring over. They're also, this is a big one, and this is actually what we've run into frequently, is people who are professional affiliates know how to use affiliate network software. So we currently use ShareASale. Partners don't know how to use it. And in fact, we've had a lot of friction in regards to that. So somebody signs up as a partner, they're like, I need a trackable link. We're like, yeah, go to ShareASale. And we lose them at that point because the process to just apply for the affiliate network is so cumbersome that they don't understand what to do after that. So you treat them differently. So if it's a professional affiliate, you treat them one way. If it's a partner, you treat them another way, because affiliates understand that world, whereas partners don't. Does that make sense?
It does a lot.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is really interesting to me. Just, kind of a comment. You asked me about our situation, and at the time I was thinking, I'm almost like, okay, what's the difference between an affiliate and a channel partner, right? Because I think based off your definition here, our scenarios are probably more partner versus affiliate. So I like the way that you define kind of, it's almost like the persona of each, right? And what makes up that. So I like that.
Yeah, and the thing too is, you know, what drives each one of them is totally different as well. You know, my affiliates, they don't care about money. I take that back. They do care about money, but money is the same worth as a backlink, a do follow backlink as money is. If I could provide an affiliate with a do follow backlink to their website, that's gold to them. So I talk to my affiliates much differently than I talk to my partners. The do follow is still important to my partners, but not as important as it is to the affiliate because it's a lot harder for the affiliates to get those. Whereas I hand it out to my partners as part of our recruitment aspect. So any other questions on this? And just so you know, after I'm done with, yeah, go ahead.
So for the affiliates, if they want SEO more than they want commissions, how are they actually making money? Like, what's their business fundamentally? Not from you, obviously. They're making money.
Yeah, they're still making money off of ads, so money is still important to them. But the fact that they're constantly trying to work to push themselves up in the Google rankings for their keywords, that SEO backlink allows them to do that faster. And then they don't have to spend the money to actually get that higher. The more backlinks they get, the higher they're going to show up, which means the more money they make off of ads.
That's an interesting insight. Thank you.
Okay. So one of the questions, should you launch an affiliate program? There are some key things to know. Number one, if your niche is too small, you're going to have a really hard time building traction. So let's say your niche is you sell coins to men who are 65 and that's all you do, you know, mint coins. It's going to be really hard to create an affiliate program because you're not going to have a big enough pool of affiliates who actually want to do it. And you're not going to have a big enough pool of people who would follow those affiliates. So it would be really hard to do that. So make sure your niche is big. How long is your sales cycle? If it's a really long sales cycle, it's going to be really difficult to get affiliates to get on board because they expect to get paid. But if it means that they're not going to get paid for 6 months when that conversion happens, that's a very long cycle for them. Since we're in the SaaS area, it's easier because there's usually a free trial or there's, you know, a quick way to sign up. If you don't have any ability to create custom landing pages, this is going to be a deficit. You need to be able to create custom landing pages, and I'll go into this a little bit more, but you have to be able to create those. You have to be able to tweak those because that landing page is your fault. So if it's not converting, it's on you, not your affiliate. Your affiliate's doing everything to get them to the landing page. Now you need to create a landing page that's going to convert them from there. So if you don't have a way to create those landing pages and do testing and tweak them on a regular basis, it's gonna bring down your numbers. And then the last one is lack of resources. This is not a plug and play type of aspect. You can't just build an affiliate program and expect it to go. You have to nurture it. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. Any questions in regards to this aspect? Okay. So common mistakes. This is my favorite. Mistake number one, quantity is better than quality. Letting everyone into your program without vetting them does not equal more conversions. What it does is it equals more headaches. It means that your numbers are going to be dragged down because you have stagnant people that are never ever going to activate. It means that you're going to get really crappy affiliates who should really not be promoting your brand. So I always suggest highly in regards to vetting your affiliates. And what I personally do is once I get an application, I have an autoresponder that goes out. I don't have to do anything. The software just sends it. And it has 5 questions. It asks what niche they're in. Do they currently use our products? I do not use that to reject an application, and I tell them that, but I want to know if they know about our product in the first place. Do they consider themselves a beginner in the product? What are their marketing plans, and what do they need from us to be successful? They have 72 hours to answer these questions, and if they don't answer them, I don't approve them. They instantly get declined. I figure if they can't take the time to answer these questions, it means that later down the line, I'm going to have a lot of headaches with them. And it's been proven over and over again in our program. Whereas if I don't get the answer to these questions, it causes more problems than good. So once I receive these, yeah, go ahead.
You mind talking about the kind of problems you have with affiliates that are not suitable?
Yeah. So the whole part of the affiliate aspect is you have to continue to nurture them. They're not just going to do it for you. And I have some slides that go over that in a little bit. But if they're not even going to answer you on your very first question to them, I have found that they're not going to answer any questions in the future. So your chances of being able to nurture them to produce, to convert more is going to be less. So you want people who are currently engaged. And it also helps to weed out the people who aren't necessarily wanting to be a part of your program. When we found somebody uses our product to actually do this. It's an affiliate who created snippets to apply to thousands of affiliate programs as quickly as possible. She didn't care which ones she belonged to. She just wanted to join them so that she could go ahead and put the ads on and make money off of it. Those are not the affiliates I want. So this is my way of vetting out the people who are actually serious in promoting our product. So after I receive the reply to this, then I do a full audit of their information. So I take a look at their website. Is it current? Does it look like it was created in 1990? If it does, they're not an affiliate. When was the last time they posted? How active are they? How big is their audience? And I want to put a little asterisk next to audience. I have reviewed some people who I thought had a very small audience, but it turned out they had a Facebook group that they didn't mention that had 15,000 people. I don't always take any one of these as a criteria not to include them. It's just a part of it. When they do post somewhere, is there activity? Are people replying back to them? So if they do a blog article, are there comments? If they post on social media, are people engaging? But then I also ask, what are they going to provide as far as incremental value? So are they going to introduce me to a new audience? Are they going to help increase existing leads to purchase? And then will they motivate previous customers to continue to purchase? And then finally, and this is the number one, do they fit your company's values? Our company name is Smile. We're not going to bring on an affiliate who posts blog posts where every other word is a negative. That's not our core values. So you need to make sure that you are picking affiliates who are not going to cheapen your brand, that they're using appropriate language, and that they can actually write an article and edit it. Those are big things because they are an extension of you. So that's how I kind of view it. Does anybody have any questions in regards to how my process works?
How much of this is, I know there was the automation piece of it. I know that the first email is automatically generated. The rest of it, how much of it is like, what's your, I guess, percentage of automation versus like that one-on-one person vetting, looking at websites? Because the misconception a lot of times is that affiliates are so low value that you automate like 90% of it,
Yeah,
right?
You can't.
What's your comment on that piece of it?
All of this is manual. I don't even know how I would automate this. This aspect, because you have to visually see things.
Right. But it's just that first email that asks
Yep.
them those 6 questions. Okay.
Yep. My onboarding, when I onboard them, that's all a sequence. I just stick them in there with reminders to follow up at specific times. But as far as this is all a manual process.
But I guess after that initial large filter that is automated, where you're filtering out all the ones that are not the fit, I would assume that's like good half of them don't reply. And the other half are the ones that actually are engaged. So even though you're not automating, you are spending time with half of them, right? So
Yes.
you don't need that much automation if you're spending only time with the good ones. So
right. Yep.
That's a very simple thing to put in place, but I think a lot of people have trouble letting go. Oh, it's like, well, 3 days, maybe this is a busy week, like, so they make excuses to be like, let's let everybody in. But then you need automation because you cannot possibly get do all this work for
Right.
like, you know what I mean? So,
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it kind of goes back to, if you don't have the resources, if you don't have somebody who can actually devote to this, and let me say devote, 20% of my time now, it goes to affiliates. The other 80% goes to partners. That's just how we basically set it up at this point, just because we're further in the journey of affiliates. The initial setup is where you're going to have super heavy. You need to be able to really dedicate time to understand each one of your affiliates, understand who their market is, and give them the resources that they need to write the articles that need to be written.
Hey, Stacy, I have a question.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I imagine that there are a few potential affiliates that go through this process that you or your team might decide that isn't a great fit at the time. Do you have a mechanism in place if that particular potential affiliate evolves over time and then becomes a good fit? Do they have to resubmit, or do you keep an eye on those?
Nope, they'll resubmit. And in fact, that's in if I reject somebody, I first give them my email address in case they think that there's an error. So if you think, there's an error in regard to rejection, please reach out to me, because it does happen. And then if you feel at any time you'd like to reapply, please do. So, I mean, we always leave that open so that they can go ahead and reapply.
Thank you.
Yep. Any other questions? Okay. Mistake number 2, once we get them, we don't need to do anything else. So going back to the automation side, no. And to prove this point, again, I was brought in 2018 to take over a program that had been around for 6 years. We had a very large number of affiliates who didn't do a whole lot because it was on automation. It was, we signed them up, they're going to go do their thing. You have to nurture them. We offer webinars, we offer education, we offer a free product. We want them to use our product. We provide copy, banners, keywords, special campaigns, bonuses, contests. We do a lot with our affiliates to make sure that they're engaged. And it has to do with the fact that they're not just promoting us. And it goes back kind of like with our partner world. Our agencies are not just promoting us, neither are our affiliates. So we need to keep them engaged and excited about our product. And this is kind of how we do it. Mistake number 3, it's easy being an affiliate, just create, copy, and post it. I hear this one a lot and it really frustrates me. Your affiliates are professionals. Treat them that way. The best affiliates have a marketing plan. They have calendars. They plan way in advance in regards to what blog articles they're writing. They're also running a business. So they may have employees, they may not, but they most likely have contractors who are working for them. So they're running a business, they're promoting your product, and then you send them an email and say, I need this article done by tomorrow. Can you do this, please? No, you wouldn't expect that of your own marketing team. Don't expect it of your affiliates either. Give them lots and lots of notice. So, yeah, go ahead.
So I guess you're going to talk about this later on, is the way you set up your affiliate program, and you can either set it up using an affiliate platform, like let's say PartnerStap or Share a Sale or whatever, or CJ, or have your own program and use a software like, I'm forgetting the name, where you install the application on your own website.
Yep.
But my question was, when you're communicating with your affiliates, are you communicating through that platform, or are you communicating directly, and are you able to communicate directly with them?
Yeah, so I have emails for all my affiliates and they're set up in my CRM. So any one-to-one conversations I do through the CRM. But then again, I also send out 2 newsletters every month to my affiliates that include any webinars, campaigns, anything that we're currently doing on a grand scale. So, and I don't, it's the 80-20 rule. You're going to be corresponding with your top 20 most of the time. And then the 80% is just going to fall under the newsletter.
But if you're signing up through a platform, do they give you actual direct emails, contact information of the affiliates? Or do you have to communicate through them?
No. So like we're through ShareASale. When somebody applies, I get their email address. The email address and their name automatically goes into my CRM. So I can, there's also a way for me to send a newsletter directly through ShareASale. So you don't have to stay within that platform. You can go outside of it.
What CRM are you using?
I am using Pipedrive.
Okay. And are you doing some of those automations out of that first mistake or first or second mistake? Are you running those campaigns, like whether it's a social media campaign or a blog post or something? Are you running those all through the CRM? And
Yep.
is there like a cadence for each one? It's like, okay, this month we're going to try to do as many blog posts with our partners. And then like, what's your cadence around some of that content marketing with affiliates?
Yeah, so I sit down usually around November and create my marketing campaign for my affiliates for the next year. So I know by November what I'll be doing for the next 12 months. I give that to them as soon as possible. It goes back to giving them lots of notice. I give, like on Black Friday, we give them information about Black Friday 3 months in advance, because they need to get ready. Because again, they're not advertising just my Black Friday, they're advertising lots of Black Fridays. They're writing articles for Black Friday. So give them as much time as possible. So then what I'll do is they get that year marketing plan, and then every single month we remind them of what the campaign or the bonus or whatever it is. That'll be in the newsletter.
That's helpful. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't look that far in
Yep.
advance. And it's just like anything else. Like if you're going to have a booth at a conference, you're not going to sign up 3 weeks before, right?
Exactly, right.
Nothing's left. Same idea.
Yep. Okay. Mistake number 4, why wouldn't they promote me? They signed up, they promoted me. Understand who your competitors are, and your competitors are not other SaaS companies to the affiliate. This is where 100 conversions is not better than 30, and I'll walk through this. So this is I have one affiliate. They run a website for working from home. Their main audience is freelancers who work from home. Age group is 24 through 45. The main interest of their audience is productivity, books, food, wine, and watches. So my affiliate has the ability to advertise any of those things: productivity, books, food, wine, and watches. I'm competing against those niches. So my affiliate could go ahead and do wine lovers. Typical wine clubs pay between $20 and $60 for every conversion. That's a lot of money. So my affiliate knows that if they write an article that takes 3 hours, and they know that typically it'll result in 30 conversions, that makes them $800, $1,800. But if I come in there and say, okay, I'm going to give you $10 for every sale, and they write an article that takes 3 hours, and they know it typically converts 100 times, they're only making $1,000 off of that. So when my affiliate sits down and looks at this, they're going to say, which one makes me the most money? I have 3 hours of my time. If I write an article, which one am I going to make more money off of? And what it comes down to is that they're going to pick the wine club because they know they can make more money off of it. They're making $800 more of it. So this is really important to understand, that you're not competing against other SaaS companies with your affiliates. You're competing against any niche that their customer base may be interested in. And what do those companies pay for their affiliate programs? Does that make sense to everybody?
It does. And I think that your comment around the SEO, as well as, because I mean, I assume the wine companies are not spending money, the same type of money on SEO as a SaaS company. So you're adding, if you add that additional value,
Yep.
you just said, okay, you're going to make $1,000, but we're also going to send back a whole bunch of links
Exactly.
that have equal value, which the wine company cannot compete with at
Right.
all.
Yep.
But honestly, I would have never looked at this. So this is excellent.
Clara, you have a question?
Yes. Where do you go to get data on like the CPA benchmark on, you know, how much to pay for affiliates?
Start looking at, for me personally, I ask my affiliate, who are you currently advertising? How much are they paying you? So the affiliates are really good in regards to sharing this information, at least mine are, mainly because they love your product. In most cases, all of ours are using our product. They want to promote our product, but they also have to know that it has a good return on investment. So that's kind of on me to kind of ask that. I will also check out their website when I'm doing the vetting. Who are they currently advertising? Who are they writing articles about? Who's using the banners? Who's in their banner, their sidebar? That's going to give me a better understanding. And then let's say you see that they're advertising like WP Engine. WP Engine, you go to their affiliate page to see what they're actually compensating. So that way it gives you a benchmark in regards to, this is who they're advertising now. This is what they're going to expect. Can we actually meet that? So again, 100 conversions is not always better than 30, especially in the SaaS world. So how do you combat this? Dare to give huge commissions to your affiliates. If you can offer recurring, us as a company can't. We don't have the system to actually notate recurring. It's not built into our system at this point. Offer them a larger upfront. So instead of 20% commission, offer them 60% commission. So if you know the lifetime value of your customer, give them the lifetime value upfront instead of a recurring. Offer compensation on trials and conversions. So you could offer $5 for a trial and then $10 for the actual conversion, and then offer longer cookie times. This is really important. If you have a 30-day trial, does everybody know what cookies are and the length time? And I should just explain. So when somebody clicks on a link, it'll put a cookie on the computer and there's a timeout. So in 30 days, this cookie is going to expire. And what that means is that on day 31, the affiliate would no longer receive the commission if somebody purchased. So offer longer cookie times. So if you have a 30-day trial, your cookie time should not be anything less than 45 days because you need to cover the trial time of 30 days and then have a nice buffer in there. I would suggest between 60 and 90 days for your affiliates, just to make sure that it's kind of covering some of that end time. Because again, they want to know that if they're sending somebody and they're encouraging that sale, that they're going to get it despite the fact that somebody comes back at a later time. We traditionally, through our affiliate program, the longest time people usually is 2 days. The majority of people who purchase immediately. So even though we offer a longer cookie time and it's not necessarily used, our affiliates don't necessarily know that. They just want to know that if somebody comes back in 42 days, they're going to go ahead and get the conversion.
So question on the the upfront commission. If you're offering the entire commission upfront, don't you risk the affiliates bringing you low quality, low LTV customers?
No, not in my experience. Let me rephrase that. Yes, in some cases, I have not seen that. So to back this up, our conversion rate is higher through affiliates and our churn rate is lower through our affiliates. So despite the fact that we are paying them this acquisition, we are not seeing a decrease in quality of people. So, you know, it's kind of mind-boggling when I look at the numbers compared to just the regular site churn and conversion versus the affiliates. So we have not seen it be the case. I know that other companies have. And honestly, if I start seeing an affiliate who's bringing in some where there's a high fraud aspect or there's quick churn out, they don't stay at an affiliate. We also see that the majority of people who go through affiliates purchase in an entire year instead of month to month, which is just insane. You would think that it would be the opposite, that if they're coming through an affiliate, there's less trust aspect, but it seems to be the exact opposite, that they're trusting the product, they're purchasing an entire year instead of month to month, because we give them both options. They can buy month to month. They choose to purchase for a year. So.
Stacy, to follow up on that, that's really interesting because I was just going to ask, is like, you know, especially when you demonstrate, you know, basically the manual affiliate vetting process is a lot of work. And then you also preemptively kind of answer my question on like, basically you're looking at the revenue and 20% comes from affiliates and 80% comes from partners. And just now you mentioned that basically affiliates sent you higher quality leads and conversions, but you were comparing affiliates to regular website traffic, not the partner
Correct. Yep.
leads though.
Yep. Yeah.
So then basically you're using your affiliate leads as like, it's a much higher ROI than your regular marketing spend from the average
correct. Yep.
random person who walks in.
Yep.
Got it.
Mistake number 5, this one, creatives are pointless and don't convert. This is partially right. Creatives don't convert. That is not their purpose. So creatives are these little banners. So I have one up on the screen. They're brand awareness, and what affiliates use these for is to fill in white space. So if they have a white space over on their sidebar that they don't want there, they'll grab one of your images. And again, it's a brand awareness. They will not convert. So don't spend a ton of time or energy creating these creatives, but you need to include them because the affiliates still use it, and it's for the brand awareness aspect. The most common sizes for these, I've got a list, and I'll share this presentation afterwards too with everybody. So, so these are the most common ones. Yeah. Any questions on the creative side of things?
Do you give them like
yeah.
You confirm my prejudice that creatives in terms of like banners and whatever, like the space filler, they don't freaking convert. It's very much that you have to literally a message that speaks to the audience, or there's an offer.
Yep. Yeah, our text links are the ones that convert. We have very low conversion on the images. And it was something that, we had to explain and sit down and make everybody understand that no, these aren't actually for conversions. These are for brand awareness. This is what's, you have to see a brand so many times before you actually purchase. And that's what that purpose is.
So I'm assuming you just give them like a library of different banners, different sizes. Yep. And it's kind of like pick and choose, like depending, like just make it accessible, but you're not pushing them to use them.
Correct. Yep. We just give them the option for it. Yep.
It's almost like a brand kit, I guess. It's like
exactly.
A bunch of logos, these are a bunch of banners, like get familiar with them, use them as you want.
Perfect.
Actually, on that note is sorry, another question is
fine.
like, unless it's covered in a later part of your presentation, I'd be curious to know your setup and experience in terms of CPA, because it sounds like you don't pay on impression. Very much that, it's a conversion.
It's only conversion.
It's the click. You don't even pay on like clicks.
Nope. There has to be an actual purchase at the end for the affiliate to actually get paid. Yep. This one goes back to what I talked to you about before, not having landing pages. We create landing pages for our high performing affiliates, so it's completely branded to them and includes their logo. But then we also niche it down. So we have a different landing page for attorneys and recruiters and developers and customer support. It's just like any other marketing. It's not the same messaging for everybody. So make sure you create multiple landing pages based off of the personas that you have, the customer personas that you know that you're going after. Your affiliate will go ahead and pick which one that they want to use because it's included in a library. They're going to know their customer base best, so give them lots of options. And I want to touch on coupons. We have 15 minutes. This one is a huge one. This is so huge.
Just a question about the landing pages before you go on.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Are they customizable with the brand and name of the affiliate, and what do you use to make that possible?
So our incredible web developer created me a spreadsheet where I just put in the information and it just pops it in for me. So we don't even have to do, it's like a shell, and then it propagates everything from the spreadsheet into it. So for me to create a new landing page takes 5 seconds. So it's not that big of a deal. That's
is it just name, or are you also doing logos? Like, what are you doing?
Nope, name, logo. Sometimes it's one affiliate will get a better discount than another affiliate. It just depends on what we negotiate with the affiliate.
And are these landing pages where the do follow links are, or you have the do follow links somewhere else?
The do follow links are somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where are they?
the landing pages is what their link, when somebody clicks on the link on their website,
Yeah.
when they click on that link, that's what they go to. So it's coming to us instead of going away from us.
Where do you keep the do follow links? Just a directory somewhere, or your blog site?
So the do follows, we write articles in conjunction with our affiliates, the high performing ones. That's where the do follows come in. So they'll be in blog articles. We have an entire portal for our affiliates. So we list different examples of different ways to promote us, and we use our affiliates for that. So we advertise what they've done. So like we give them suggestions like write a review, and here are 3 reviews some of our affiliates have created for Text Expander, and then we link to those.
Amazing, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have formal tiers for your program and then kind of like delineate benefits from that? No,
for the affiliates, it's just by a case basis. Just because they're so unique in regards to what they do, it's kind of all over the place. So it's working individually with each one to figure out where they go. Some of them get bonuses, some of them don't get bonuses. Some of them get higher commissions, some of them get lower commissions. So it really just depends on the affiliate.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so this one, I really do. Yeah, coupons. Issues with coupon affiliates. They don't follow the rules. They scrape newsletters for coupon codes. They allow customers to submit coupon codes. They use deceptive practices to get the cookie. They have really poor communication. They ignore your emails. They refuse to remove stuff. They ask for higher commission to control coupons on their site. And 3 out of every 4 applications I receive is for a coupon site. That's a lot. So why would I sit here and say you need coupons? You need them. When they follow the rules, oh, this is a duplicate. Is it a duplicate?
No, it's not.
No. The first one is. So they follow the rules. Ignore this text down here. I'll fix this. So when they follow the rules, they are phenomenal. They have they bring in new users. So Google did a study, and they found that 94% of the transactions driven by coupon affiliates through paid search ads were for brand new users. So I know that there's the option of bringing in new people through the affiliate program. There's also lower churn and higher conversion through our affiliate program, like I mentioned earlier. And there's an aspect of I totally lost my chain of thought. I apologize. And I'm going to, in March of 2019, we got rid of every single one of our affiliates except for one, not affiliates, coupon affiliates. And I knew that this was going to impact us, but I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it. And we did this because I inherited this affiliate program that had been autopilot for so long. And we had, again, a lot of affiliate coupon affiliates. So we got rid of all except for one, the one that was actually following the rules. In April of 2019, we saw a significant drop in conversions. It just happened. By May of that year, we were back to where we were in February. So even though we dropped all of these ones back in March, we then leveled out by May of 2019. From there, I started vetting the coupon sites in regards to who we brought on. Did they answer my questions? So again, to those 5 questions that I always ask, did they actually respond? And 99% of the time, they're not going to respond. And it goes back to, if they're responding, it means that there's a higher probability that they're going to play the rules going into the future. Since then, we've added on more coupon sites, again, through vetting. We're currently actually trying out Honey, and we're seeing really good results with Honey. PayPal just actually acquired Honey. The wonderful thing in regards to this is, if you're looking at some way to test something out, ask the company if you can actually run it through your affiliate program. because then you're paying off of conversions versus instead of like views, like views of a banner where they don't get paid. So like Honey doesn't get paid unless I actually have a conversion. So coupon sites, everybody hates them, but ultimately they bring in more new users. So you have to play it by ear. For us personally, only I would say 2% of our affiliates now are coupon sites, and the rest are copy or content ones.
What are the economics of a coupon affiliate? Are you determining the coupon that they give to their customers,
Yes.
and then you give them a commission on top of that? What are the overall economics of the
Yeah, so it goes back to following the rules. So the coupon sites that we currently have in our affiliate program only allow the coupons we provide. So like Honey only has one coupon code, and they do not get the conversion if somebody uses a different coupon code. We have it in our terms that specifically say that if the conversion comes through with a coupon code that is not within our affiliate program, they do not get the conversion, so they don't get paid. So again, it goes back to following the rules. Because we've vetted it to the point that we have the ones who are legit, understand the rules and follow them, but more importantly, it helps decrease the anger of the customers. We've seen some companies come in and do random coupon codes, and it makes our customers angry because the coupon codes don't work. And they're like, well, I saw this coupon code on this coupon site. It allows us to control the conversation versus the coupon site doing it.
But so is it costing you more, the coupon affiliates, because you need to pay the affiliate as well as offer a discount to the end customer?
No. It does cost more, but again, the numbers that we see is that the conversion is lower, the churn is lower, the conversion is higher, and the churn is lower. So whether or not there's a discount involved or not, or if it's a coupon site, it's all across the line as far as what we're seeing. Okay, so super quick, define your affiliate pipeline and journey. So for me, this is recruitment. I go through onboarding, activation, and engagement. And this is my pipeline. I move them through. And basically, they fall into one of these buckets. The engagement side is where I will touch them on a regular basis, either 1 month, 3 months, depending on where they're following. We put them into active, idle, or lost, and I handle each one of those differently. And I think that's my last slide. Do you guys have any questions in regards to the pipeline aspect or anything else at that matter? There's a lot of stuff here.
I have more like a feedback. I'm just like surprised to learn that the coupon affiliates turn out to be an effective channel, but it sounds like you do need work to build that, I don't know, data experience, read out, most of them, which are noise, and then may land up with 1 or 2 quality ones that drives the majority of like better leads.
And one thing with the coupon sites too, here's how I look at it. And I fall into this. I don't purchase anything unless I have a coupon. It's just who I am. It's just who I am. You're always going to have this customer base. I will purchase without the coupon, but I'm going to go look for a coupon. So if I can kind of control that conversation in regards to the legit coupons, I'd prefer to do that. So that's just how we've kind of looked at it. But again, we're not heavy on coupon sites. We're just a few of them, and putting more effort and energy into the people who are creating copy and content. I know, Shanna, you have a question?
Yes. So many of us on the call indicated that we're all kind of in the same boat, right? We're starting kind of from the bottom, and many of us have just been reactive toward anybody that has been inbound in terms of partnerships. Is there any recommendation you could give in terms of partnership maturity when an affiliate program should be considered?
I would say that's a hard question.
It's so,
Yeah.
so unique to every industry, I know.
It's since you have people specifically asking, that's when I would start looking at it, if it makes sense. But also reach out to your customer base. Set up a landing page and say, hey, you know, we're putting together our strategy for the next year, and affiliate marketing is one of the things we're considering. Go fill out the landing page if you would actually want to be a part of the affiliate program. That's going to give you an indication without really having to put a whole lot of work into it to start out with. That's where I would start. We're finding our current customers don't know about our affiliate program. But as soon as we keep pushing that to the top, we're seeing more and more people coming in from seeing a mention in our newsletter that we have it. So that's where I would start.
Thanks.
Sanjay?
Yeah, so my understanding of affiliate programs, there are two different types. There's one which are more like networks, right? Like ShareASale or CJ
Yep.
or PartnerStack, where they actually, you just have to list and then they bring you the affiliates. The other type is like a software like First Promoter, which is basically help you set up a program on your own website, but then you have to go and find the affiliates on your own. So the first one is easy. You just get listed and then the affiliates come, they find you. But if you're doing the second one, how do you go about building up your affiliate, network?
That's actually a great question. I think going back to what you first said, even though PartnerStack and ShareASale have their own marketplace, it's going to get you very few. It's going to be the lowest percentage of organic growth of your affiliate program. The biggest aspect is you recruiting. It doesn't matter whether or not they have a marketplace or not. It's the recruiting aspect, reaching out to current customers, finding people who are in your perfect customer persona niche. You're going to have to recruit no matter which network you're on.
Are there places where, like forums or networks where you can reach out to, where affiliates gather and where you can reach out and say, hey, we're starting a program, please join us?
Yeah, you can. I've not seen a whole lot of growth from that, just mainly because it's not always our perfect customer persona as far as an affiliate. So I found more in regards to finding productivity. English as a second language is one of our niches for affiliates, because they need snippets for feedback. One of our top affiliates is an ESL coach, and he has a Facebook group. Never thought that would be one of our top affiliates, but it is, because it's within that niche of who needs those snippets the most. So so again, the forums are great, but it's not going to be your top one. Finding those exact ones that fit your niche are best.
Carlos, did you have a question? We got time for one more question.
Yeah, just one quick question. Do you ever worry about multiple customer, one customer coming through multiple affiliates and handling that? Is there a conflict with that?
No, since we go through ShareASale, they actually provide so that there's no duplication. We have it actually set up on, we do not do last click attribution. And what that means is that the last click does not get all of the attribution. So if we have 4 affiliates, so a customer comes in, goes to the first affiliate site, a cookie is placed, they go to the next one, a cookie is placed. Both of those affiliates actually receive a commission, but our network actually makes sure that there's no fraud in regards to duplication like that. It gives me a big red flag of, hey, this IP has been used more than once.
But do you pay less then if you have to share the commission multiple times?
Say that again.
Do you pay a smaller commission?
Yeah, if it's a coupon site, they get a smaller commission. So the copy creator gets the bigger percentage of the commission. Otherwise, if it's 2 copy creators, it's split 50-50.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Great, thank you. This was awesome.
Thank you.
So we're at time here. Stacy, was there anything else you wanted to kind of wrap this up with? We can always take it to Slack as well. Stacy's a CSA member, and but yeah, I mean, I think there's probably quite a few more questions. So I just want to be mindful of the time. So Stacy is a CSA member, so if you do have them, please post it in general or our members, #members, and we'll try to get them answered. So Stacy, this was super informative. Thanks so much for putting this together.
Yeah.
I think everybody appreciates it. So thanks again, everybody, for joining, and
Yeah, thank you.
Your Friday afternoon.
Thank you, Stacy. This is great.
Yeah, have a great weekend, everybody.
Appreciate
Bye.
it. Bye.
Bye.